Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I led you to believe it was easy when it wasn't. Maybe I made you think my highlights started at the free throw line and not in the gym. Maybe I made you think that every shot I took was a game winner. That my game was built on flash and not fire. Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me strength, that my pain was my motivation. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life. Maybe I destroyed the game. Or maybe you're just making excuses.
You've been a leader of this team for a while now, but how would you describe what that process has been like of leading by example?
Yeah, it's just true to my personality. Not always the loudest guy in the room or say too much, but my energy and effort and what I put on the floor speaks louder than anything. And that's just how I try to not only go about the game, but go about life. Like, actions always mean louder than words, to me especially, so that's just how I go about it.
I don't compare my success to anybody else's. You know, you don't want your food to get cold looking at somebody else's plate. So I just barred up right there.
Yeah, it was kind of.
Yeah, you kind of just want to focus on what you're doing. So you can't measure your success by what somebody else is doing. I feel like that's how you get lost. For all the young guys, if you're going down to the G, ask the coaches what they want and really try and do that. And then when you get minutes or just be a good teammate, all that stuff accumulates and matters. And then
basketball is a lot like life. And I think I would say what you give to the game will give back to you. And you can't cheat it, just like life. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a middle school teacher, if you want to be a dentist, whatever you want to be, what you put into it, you'll get out of it. And it's no faking, there's no fooling the universe, it knows. And then for the kids out there, I guess that just leads into working hard. That's what how I've been able to build all of this. It's just working hard. And not caring what anybody has to say about me, and doing things my way. Because when it's all said and done, you don't want to have any regrets, no doubts. You want to know that you gave it your all and you did it how you wanted to do it.
If I got to fight to get you in the gym, that's a problem. That's a problem. You want players that are gym rats, players that want to be in the gym, that want to work. And then from there, you build on top of that. But if you're lazy, man, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. You're going to lower my level. I don't think so. Go over there.
The only way your dream 100% does not come true is if you don't try and you give up. That's the only way that I promise you won't achieve it if you give up. So the last thing you should do is give up and stop trying. Now, if you're gonna try at it, make sure you try really hard and give it your 100%. But don't ever give up, for sure.
Just be the best version of yourself in anything that you do. You don't have to live anybody else's story. Sometimes people make it seem like you have to have certain prerequisites or a crazy life story in order to be successful in this world. But the truth is you really don't. All you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do, and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful.
The Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better. And it's a constant quest. It's an infinite quest. Well, the passion came from the love for the game. I loved everything about it. The smell of the ball.
You love the smell of the ball?
Yes, the ball. The smell of brand new sneakers. The sound the ball makes when it hits the ground.